In today's video, I'm going to be showing you why your vocal mix sucks and how you can address those issues. Let's hop into it. But first, as always, check out the links in the description if you do want to learn how to record and mix vocals like an absolute boss. Definitely check out links to my vocal recording course and vocal mixing course. And once you learn how to do that, you can even check out my Mastering Like a Pro video course, which just dropped. Definitely great resources, best in the game. And if you don't like mastering yourself, you can even check out LANDR. If you use my sign-up code, you get a huge discount. You can sign up for free, test out their services. It's all good. But with that being said, let's hop straight into the video. So the first reason why your vocals may suck will be because you are not making use of traditional analog techniques. Okay, there is a reason why most recording studios have the same gear, have similar mixing consoles, and have similar workflows. Okay, what are most engineers doing when they run into a console? They're hitting it hard, right? They're getting that saturation out of that, you know what I mean, that piece of gear. That is kind of warming up the mix. It's chafing off certain, transients from each signal that passes through it, right? There's so much happening by simply using a saturation plugin. Now this one right here has a few more options, right? We've got our tube drive. We can adjust the tone, make it more bassy or airy. We got a little EQ on it. But at the end of the day, it is adding on that warmth, that kind of fatness to the vocal. We'll just take a listen to this track and I'll A-B it while this vocal is playing. This is a remix of one of MGK's songs. It's a very full mix, but yet we're still able to kind of add our layer onto the track without making it sound funny. So take a listen.
Yeah, lately I'm not feeling like myself. I'm falling and you just can't save me. Doing what I want, I break the rules. Yeah, never give a fuck, and you know how it goes. Pretty girl, but you got a bad attitude. Gotta get you off right now like an interlude. From a distance, I was so into you, but I made up my mind, I know what I'm gonna do.
Right, so there you go, that's with it on. Now let's turn it on and off as we go along. I'll start it off with being off.
Yeah, lately I'm not feeling like myself. I'm falling and you just can't save me. Doing what I want, I break the rules. Yeah, never give a fuck, and you know how it goes. Pretty girl, but you got a bad attitude. Gotta get you.
Right, can you just see how we get that kind of like, that upfront neve too fat sound, right? We get that from using a saturation plugin. Now, you know, if you're not using FL Studio, unfortunately, you can't use this, but there are many different options out there, especially, you know, there are free options like Air Windows, which I believe sound a lot better than a lot of paid plugins, Bus Color 4, and then the channel plugins are going to sound amazing as well. You know, get into it, try Acoustica. I love Acoustica on the mix bus, but don't forget that analog saturation stage. If you're blessed enough to have gear, really learn to drive these devices, man, because this is what the pros are doing, and this is going to get you that extra 5 to 10% that you need. So the next reason that your vocals may suck is because you are not being experimental enough, right? As you can see with every track I do for this YouTube channel, I always try and go a little bit crazier, have more fun. And as you can see in this video, I recorded several different doubles, right? Which I don't normally do, but I got all these really cool doubles. But on top of that, I've got this Room Crush, kind of, you know, these 3 takes of Room Crush. Now, what are those? What are those really, right? Well, as you can see, I actually recorded 3 different takes of, you know, one of my mics in the room, and then I use that in the track, right? That's being experimental. That's having fun and trying to get more out of a song, right? By experimenting, right? That is going to, over time, really add up. You're really going to hear, okay, maybe that didn't work. This works, right? And then over time, you'll add that into your kind of palette or into your list of colors that you have to add onto a mix, right? So if we just solo this out, even though this is soft in the mix, it's still there and it's adding an effect, right?
Yeah, lately I'm not feeling like myself. I'm falling and you just can't save me. Doing what I want, I'll break the rules. Yeah, never give a fuck, and you know how it goes.
Right? It's just adding on a little bit of flavor, right?
Yeah, lately I'm not feeling like.
If I mix that together with the main vocal.
Yeah, lately I'm not feeling like myself. I'm falling and you just can't save me. Doing what I want, I'll break the rules. Yeah, never give a fuck, and you know how it goes.
Right, it just adds a little bit of a stadium sound. It adds a little bit of kind of phasiness to that treble in, but it adds on to the vocal, right? When we add in all of these other crazy effects.
Lately I'm not feeling like myself. I'm falling and
right, this is all from experimenting, right? So let's listen to this distortion.
I'm falling and you just can't save me.
Right, it all adds up.
Like myself. I'm falling and
right, and if we did not have any of that, well, our vocal would be pretty dry and boring. We wouldn't have that animation going on in the track. So definitely start experimenting more, learn, read, watch tutorials, but apply, and then I'm telling you, you will start to get better sounds. So check that out. All right, so the third one may hit a little harsh, but something that I've picked up over my career as a mixer, as a recording engineer, working in different studios, and you find this especially with vocalists and vocal and voiceover artists, is that if you are not really putting extra character into your vocal takes, you're not going to get the sound that you may desire, okay? Now, what I'm really trying to say is that you really need to put your heart and soul into every take, okay? This is what separates the boys from the men, the girls from the women, right? Is that, you'll see that all of your favorite artists, right, are putting in that extra bit of character into every vocal take, right? Listen to some of the classics like Michael Jackson, go and listen to anybody that you like, and you'll hear that they have a certain bit of character that really, kind of separates them from the rest, okay? And something that I find with a lot of amateur records is that songs sound quite, two-dimensional. Yeah, life's good. Like, that does not translate well into a mix. That does not translate well into a club scene. Even having a moody style on a track will have an effect, right? But it has to be done properly, okay? So definitely, when you get in the booth, when you start recording, add life into your track. I'm telling you, it's going to make your mixes sound a lot better. It's going to make it easier to mix, and your fans are going to enjoy your music that much more. Okay, people want to come alive when they listen to your music. They don't want to fall asleep, all right? So those are my 3 tips on why your vocals may suck, okay? Definitely, make use of these techniques. Use saturation, experiment, and definitely, put your heart and soul into your music. And I can assure you, you're going to be getting better results. I'll check out in the next one. As always, check out links in the description. You can check out this vocal preset for FL Studio, as well as links to the mastering course, vocal mixing course, and vocal recording course. I'll check in the next one. Stay well, stay up, keep working. Peace out.